should pay her.
Yeah, what are your thoughts with NBC putting her out? Like, just even interviewing her behind.
I think they're just as grubby for what they done to R. Kelly and then give Jay-Z a fluffball interview. Where's Gail?
Where's Gail?
Why Gail ain't got no interview for the Carters? They're such good friends.
Hey.
Where's Gail? What, she's trying to keep the brain away from Oprah before she passed out on the Ozempic again? I don't know. Where is it?
Yeah, she just had a birthday. He's like,
And her birthday.
Hey, okay.
Tell her to take her ass to a dance party with Beyonce. Go the fuck on.
Now,
He's almost mesmerized America into bringing that trap queen into the White House to run us in the ground.
trap queen.
That's all she is. She a trap queen. I'm gonna call it like it is.
Almost. Now, wait, hold on, Jack. Blue Ivy Mufasa's out right now, and Blue Ivy's there. Should we just
Is it? Not a lot of people watching it. You sure that wasn't just a screening party? Check this. Usually, something of that magnitude. It got beat by Sonic.
By Sonic.
And Moana 2 is whooping ass. Right behind it.
Do you feel that's nepotism at its finest once again?
I feel like they always knew it was a mediocre film, but they thought that the prestige to the Carters was going to make it happen. They didn't know the Titanic was about to hit the berg.
Did you watch it, Jet?
For what?
For the singing lessons, Jack. For the singing lessons.
I think they should just watch my content. Ain't nothing to learn there.
So, Jay, I got to ask you, there's a movement going on right now, hashtag Free Diddy. It's gaining steam. It's gaining a lot of steam right now.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess people are just kind of like, they're missing the parties. They're missing something. What are your thoughts when you see a Free Diddy hashtag going?
I'm going to tell you this. God bless him. God bless every last one of them.
Be blessed.
It's just, it's unfortunate, that people are longing for all of that abuse and all of them pharmaceuticals and all of that unconsented this and D. You know what I think? I think we should find a big
In a recent interview with Piers Morgan, singer-songwriter Jaguar W sparked major headlines with bold accusations aimed at two of the biggest names in entertainment, Diddy and Jay-Z. Jaguar didn't hold back, describing them as more than just power players in the music world. According to her, the public has only scratched the surface of who they truly are, labeling them as monsters.
Island, and everybody that wants to free Diddy, we put him right there on that island, and then we take Diddy and we put him there and let him loose. And let them have Diddy. And we call it Diddy Land. And you like it, you going over there with you.
Wait, so
that'll show you all the love he has to give.
But Jack, does a part of you not feel bad for Sean Carter or Sean Combs at all? Okay.
I never feel bad for people who don't feel bad for anyone other than themselves. These are extreme narcissists. I'm sorry. What's to feel bad for? Everything that they've done, they're about to reap what they have sown. And how can I be mad at their harvest? It's what they planted. It's what grew. Let them feast on the bounty of that. Let them. They don't have food, let them put eat cake.
Hey.
Eat the cake, anime.
So, Jag, let me get your thoughts on, and let me get your take on, I think either Don Lemon or maybe Torre. He's been very... Oh, man. He just recently said, like,
I don't give a fuck about that fact.
All right.
I really don't.
Then let me ask you this.
Whatever he said...
Yeah, for those like him.
That's my response. You want to know what my response is? To anything and everything, all things, future, right now, all included, you're fat. Touré, your is Touré. We need to free Diddy in your ass. Eat it. Stop cloud chasing me. It's starting to get pathetic. You're sitting over there on TikTok, dry begging for hands. Like you're weird, G. You look like a lost character from Back to the Future. You're like the nigga Christopher Lloyd with no originality. That's how I feel about you two, right? I'm the drunk auntie. Well, hold on, let me sip my wine and say this one last time so we can make sure you get it. You're you a French fry, deep fried in Diddy lard. I don't get no what you gotta say. Now go die on TikTok.
This was more than a friendly conversation. Jaguar Wright made audacious and terrifying claims, calling Diddy one of the most dangerous people she had ever met, and even going so far as to call him the devil. However, Wright didn't stop there. She further revealed that Clive Davis, the legendary record executive, was the man Diddy's mentor and the mastermind behind the man Diddy became. She claimed that Davis taught him the ropes and even led him down a path of alleged criminal behavior. This is a stunning statement that adds even more intrigue to an already scandal-filled story.
Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about
Beyonce
what's going on?
Beyonce is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many up people does he have to be around before people see him for who he is?
It seems like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say, that's not me. I'm trying to move beyond Diddy. I'm Love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past.
Calling that nigga Love and anything that he did love. Brother Love. What kind of love? Baby oil love? Baby love? Baby love? Explicit love? Hey! They never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Oh man, it's different now.
These lyrics are all hitting different right now. All the people talking about fathers, all kinds of stuff.
So let's just start with Piers Morgan, because there's a headline that went out that was very powerful that people are running with, where it just says Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place and why even take that interview to go forward?
Well, excuse me.
Bless us.
I can't say that I sought it out, because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell.
Got Odeezy.
My love. I have to credit him, because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And there were so many people that hacked in.
Jaguar Wright argued that the issue goes far beyond Diddy, describing it as a decades-long web of influence, manipulation, and misconduct. She insisted that uncovering the full truth requires looking back to where it all started. Wright called for a thorough investigation into the origins of these alleged wrongdoings, emphasizing that everyone involved, not just Diddy, needs to be held accountable. According to her, understanding the current legal controversies surrounding him demands a deeper dive into the past.
In my accounts, people didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore, and Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes, I know you don't know exactly how the show is going to be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say.
Right.
There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is, I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer. And I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
How did you feel about Vlad going after you?
I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately.
Right.
Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel, kid that came after.
Right.
What Pierce did was brilliant journalism.
Right.
He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for confrontation after. It's brilliant.
It is, Vlad had said you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He has never wanted you on a show. He has never reached out to you.
You know what? Hold up. Drum roll. Where do I find that receipt?
Oh, we got, is there?
Let me check.
Yeah, there's receipts?
No, it's on your YouTube, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
let me go over here to my baby's channel, Set in the West. Shout out to Set in the West.
Running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive. All the exclusive.
You know, it's so funny. I love digging his channel up.
Yeah.
I love it. I do. I love it. I love having a man that not only do I agree with his content, but it's great. And I can be like, ooh, my man over there doing, get over there.
I love to see something from scratch turning up, going from,
right?
I mean, there's already something.
Jaguar Wright's claims take on even more weight when viewed alongside similar allegations from former record executive C.J. Knight. In a News Nation interview from prison, Knight echoed concerns about Clive Davis's influence, claiming that Davis, along with Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons, shaped Diddy's trajectory. According to Knight, these industry heavyweights mistreated Diddy, setting him on a path to exploit others. If true, these accusations suggest a long-standing cycle of abuse within the music industry. Meanwhile, Jay-Z is facing his own legal battles. His attorney, Alex Spiro, is working to get a judge to dismiss a rape lawsuit against the rapper, pointing to an NBC News investigation that uncovered inconsistencies in the accuser's story.
Tonight, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, is pushing to get a judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's account.
We expect Mr. Carter to be fully cleared of all of this in the coming days. Almost nothing that she says has checked out because this never happened.
This comes after an interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has accused Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, and Diddy of raping her when she was just 13 years old. The woman, who requested anonymity, shared her story, adding another layer of seriousness to the ongoing allegations against the two music moguls.
She says that she might have some facts wrong, but that she says the incident happened. What do you say to that?
You know, anybody, when they make up a claim, they can just keep repeating it and getting it right. But you never get the details right. And what happened during her interview with you is that the story began to unravel.
On the night of the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards, she alleges that Diddy's limo driver took her to an after-party. While there, she says she had a conversation with musician Benji Madden and his brother.
Woman is standing by her story. It happened over 20 years ago. Maybe her memory is hazy. Maybe her father doesn't remember that night.
No, she's doubled down on certain of these details. She says, I'm positive. She points out the tattoo. She talks about the tattoo in vivid detail. Turns out that's completely false. And the father is supposed to be picking her up. 10-hour drive, round trip to pick her up in the middle of the night. Has no memory of that. No one has come forward about this in nearly a quarter of a century, and that's because this never happened.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Madden brothers confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards, as they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. The woman alleges that at the after-party, she was given a drink that left her feeling disoriented. She claims that Diddy and Jay-Z then raped her. After the incident, she says she managed to escape to a gas station, where she called her father, who came to pick her up. In an interview with NBC News, the woman's father stated that he could not confirm her account, saying, I feel like I would remember that, and I don't. The woman disclosed that she has autism and previously suffered a head injury. When questioned about the inconsistencies during a follow-up phone interview, she maintained that she stands by her claims.
He takes away the voices from real victims and he causes real harm. If this lawyer has any sense, he's going to dismiss this claim. I don't know whether he has any sense.
Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, stated that he is not only seeking justice for his client but also aims to expose the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby.
Since your attorneys refiled the lawsuit against Combs naming Jay-Z, he has come out with a very long statement saying that this is completely not true and that this is all about trying to get money from him. What do you say about that?
I haven't asked for a dime from him. It's not everything is motivated by money, and I'm sorry that he feels that it is.
Tony Busby, the attorney representing the accuser, has filed over 20 lawsuits against Diddy. He told NBC News that he is still investigating the accuser's claims and that she has agreed to take a polygraph test this week. This was discussed in a segment on Piers Morgan and censored on October 3rd, where DJ Vlad, host of Vlad TV, and lawyer Ariel Mitchell, one of Diddy's accusers, joined Jaguar Wright to talk about the troubling allegations against Diddy and their wider impact.
Sending out these letters not to make money. He wants money and fame. He doesn't care about truth and justice. And that's what's going on here.
Chloe Malas joins us in studio. So, Chloe, explain this to me. The attorney for the plaintiffs, Tony Busby, right? He is sticking by his client even though you've been able to report these inconsistencies and they are now out there in the public?
Yes, and because of our exclusive report here on Top Story, he's actually going to have Jane Doe do a polygraph test. He says he hasn't done it yet, but that they are going to be doing it this week. He also said in a statement to us moments ago that their conduct throughout all of this has been beyond reproach and will continue to be, even though that's not what you're hearing Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, what he's saying. Also, I just want to show you, Jay-Z's team created a timeline. Obviously, they are, even though this took place allegedly 24 years ago, right, they are saying that there is just no way that he could have been at the VMAs. He's on camera there until the end of the VMAs, which ended right after 11, and that there are photographs of him at the Lotus Club in Manhattan, and they say he was there till 3 a.m., and then he went to the music studio. So, again, they are adamant that
he was not at that party.
That he was not at any sort of after party.
I do want to ask you this. What is Jay-Z's sort of legal team strategy in describing the relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z? Because there are a ton of photos of them over the years, obviously before these allegations came out.
And this civil suit, Tom, originally just named Combs, and then it was amended last weekend to include Jay-Z. What Alex Spiro said to me today is that although publicly Jay-Z supported Diddy, they were not best friends. They were not as close as you thought that they were. So in terms of knowledge of what went on allegedly at these white parties and what took place allegedly in these civil suits and the criminal charge and the trial, he says Jay-Z has no knowledge of any of that. Again, he publicly supported him as a fellow musician and someone where they came up together in the industry, but that they weren't as close as you thought.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Act on the entertainment industry. Wright didn't hold back when she accused Jay-Z of being complicit in the scandal by staying silent. She claimed that the creator of Roc Nation has avoided taking responsibility for years, despite allegedly being involved in questionable actions. Spiro, Jay-Z's attorney, called the lawsuit a shameless money grab,